Yeah, it was an exciting weekend for us. Besides getting underway, which we were very excited to do, we played two good teams, like you said, that were in the national tournament last year. Lewis was very good, very athletic, very well coached, and I thought we did a nice job executing our stuff, and we gave ourselves a chance, and that's all you can ask for. And we survived that one and did a nice job down the stretch. I thought Tommy did a nice job running our offense, and we got some good looks, and Tommy made some baskets, and we converted our free throws and finished that one off. I felt very fortunate to beat Lewis at Lewis because I think they're really a good club. The next day, Parkside, who's a good club, I don't want to take anything away from them, but I thought our execution, both offensively and defensively, was very poor. And I was disappointed that I wasn't better, and I was disappointed that our team did not execute better. So that's what we're trying to shore up for this weekend. All in all, with the exception of our aches and pains and the injury to Monroe, it was a really good weekend. I thought Brian Heath had an exceptional weekend offensively. When he gets a little bit worn out, he's still got to get work on that defensive end, and I'm not saying anything bad. We're in that process. Brian has done a great job trying to do what he can do for us. Especially defensively, but he was just awesome on offense. He basically carried us all Sunday, and he really had a nice game, keeping us in the game on Sunday. If there was a bright spot offensively, it was Brian. He's just flat out a good player for Michigan Tech, and he had a great game. He did a nice job executing our offense, getting us into our offense, spreading the wealth on Saturday, and to be honest with you, played like a freshman on Sunday, and that's going to happen. It's a process. Tommy's has spent a lot of time watching film this week, so we're learning, and this process is going to take a while, but he just brings so much to us besides leadership and enthusiasm, knowing what to do, how to make players better. He's really just a very important part of our offense and defense. Yeah, the nicest thing about this weekend is they'll be at home. It really will be nice to be back in the STC and in a comfortable spot. Both teams we play in Southwest and Moorehead are excellent clubs. I have not played Moorehead since the new coach has been there. Coach Bigler at Southwest State has done an exceptional job. They always are a problem for us. They're very well coached. They're very gritty. They play hard. They don't ever quit. And it's going to be a smash 'em out, typical game for us at the STC here as far as Friday night goes. And then on Saturday, Moorehead comes in, and I know this. They lost quite a bit from last year, but I know this. They're starting all upperclassmen. And in early reports they are very, very skilled offensively, and that means you're going to have a good club. Both of those teams, all the teams we play in the preseason here, are going to be in the same situation as us. It's a process. They got to find out who they are. They got to find out what their strengths are, and we're all doing that right now. And I expect nothing but great games this weekend from both these clubs. As far as I know right now, yes. They're like I said, both clubs I know are very well coached, and they're gonna spread the wealth. They're gonna be balanced. They're going to set screens. They're gonna shoot well, and they're gonna defend hard. So I don't expect much difference, but I know this for sure. They're gonna be tough games. I think if we do these things, we're gonna give ourselves a chance, and that's take care of ourselves. And I'm more, to be honest with you, I'm more concerned with us doing our stuff better than what we did Sunday. I do think we played fairly well last Saturday, but I was clearly disappointed with how we executed both offensively and defensively, and we will not give ourselves a chance if we execute that poorly. So right now, I think the biggest key is to worry about us right now and do what we can do better.